Good night, YouTube, and welcome to the show. This message has been approved by the Ronahan clan and Donegal. Hey, Seamus. Um, in regards to Elisa Lam, 21-year-old Canadian, I believe, from Vancouver, who was found dead, naked in the water tower on February 19th of the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles, I believe. She arrived in Los Angeles on the 26th of this year, of January, and was last seen on the 31st and found dead on February 19th. So she was found naked and dead in the water tower of the Cecil Hotel. There was some post. Myvo, a friend of hers, received some notes from her and said that she mentioned her Mexican and Italian stalkers. A lot of subterfuge, a lot of things that go on. Anyway, so lo and behold, they find that the corpse of this naked woman, Elisa Lam, dead in the water tank of the Cecil Hotel. Okay, take her to the coroner. Coroner says, I can't give you an obvious cause of death, which means she did not drown, because like a coroner does not need to send toxicology if somebody drowns. The coroner it was deferred. Los Angeles coroner deferred the case. Took several months for anything to come back, and lo and behold, it was ruled accidental drowning, accidental death, something of that nature. The Cecil Hotel, the major part of the only actual physical evidence that is provided, the visible evidence is the footage of Elisa Lam in the elevator, which was. Did anybody ask where this came from? Yeah, it was provided by the Cecil Hotel before anything hit the fan. They make sure that they give, and if you go look on YouTube, there are time signature anomalies within the evidence that they provide. There's missing time, and so what they do is they take this closed circuit video footage of Elisa Lam, and they attempt to cast aspersions that she's acting emotionally in an emotionally unstable and bipolar fashion, but in lieu of the fact that she was murdered. I don't find her behavior suspicious. If you look at it, she hears something. Look at the elevator footage. She hears something. She's avoiding line of sight. I know old hotels, whatever. I have my theories. There are ventilation shafts that noises and stuff can. If you know the hotel and you know where the cameras are, you can control the elevator. She's punching buttons and stuff, and there's a lot of bizarre things that go on. Lo and behold, I don't think Elisa Lam went on vacation to go jump into a water tower. Okay, there's people mentioned the Left 4 Dead game, and there's sort of an online flash mob relationship to that. But that's not in keeping with her character. Also, if you know, you can look on YouTube, and there's evidence of they talked to an employee of a place called the Last Bookstore, which is in the neighborhood of the Cecil Hotel, where Elisa Lam was seen and remembered buying gifts for her family. When she said, "I want them to be light. I don't want to. I want to bring something for everybody, but I got a lot of people. So what's cool stuff I can buy? Who that kills themselves buys things? You know what I mean? You don't buy a book. It's classic Columbo. I'm going to kill myself, but let me buy a brand new book because I'm going to, not read all of it and leave a bookmark in it. Like I'm going to come back and read it later. Just bizarre subterfuge. Of course, the Cecil Hotel in infamous Los Angeles has had the nefarious history of Ramirez, the killer, who lived on this 14th floor and for 14 days apparently killed 14 people. Yabba dabba doo. There was also a prostitute killer in there, and the Black Dahlia was, before she was killed, was apparently seen there. Creepy. It's a flop house neighborhood. Now, the reason that Elisa Lam's body was actually found was that for about 2 weeks before the body was found in a water tower, the people who had been staying in this hotel, the Hotel Cecil Hotel, had been complaining that the water pressure was really low, and that when they turned on the faucet, the water was really dark. And then when they showered and drank it, it had a bizarre taste. So they had been bathing in and brushing their teeth and doing whatever people do with water um, in the sacred and mortal remains of a deceased person. Like anybody with any respect respects the dead. So anyway, so the hotel makes people sign waivers. They find out that they've been drinking water from a system of water tanks that has contained the corpse of a woman. If you look at also, you look on YouTube, there's after the fact. I have it posted on my channel, and I give the people who posted this their proper dues. People went into the Hotel Cecil, the door, the elevator, the footage that was posted was on the 14th floor, but the elevator that she was in, not in the main elevator bank, didn't even open on the 14th floor. The people that went to follow this sort of mystery in a macabre sense had to go through another elevator to get there, and then they go to the left on the 14th floor, where Elisa Lam was last seen disappearing on that footage, which goes to a stairwell which leads to the roof. There was a woman, in my opinion, drugged and unconscious, passed out. I also have heard rumors that the people that own the Cecil Hotel are, let's say, in bed with the big wigs in the Los Angeles Police Department. I wouldn't be surprised. It sounds like an old boy rape him and discredit him, or kill him, fight club. It's a sex club or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I was outraged that after sending after the findings of a trained scientist said, oh, it was an accidental suicide. Yes, she took off her clothes after buying gifts for her family and jumped in and died without struggle in a water tower. It's just ridiculous. There's so much graffiti on that roof that I can tell you that roof is a place where people hang out and party. It's easy to get there. The graffiti on the roof is telling, and they didn't even really show much of it. There are people on YouTube who have actually gone and recreated the same door well that she got through, that the same electrical alarm system, and they can go around it by taking out the battery. They have recreated carrying a person up what the ways to get somebody into a water tower, and there was a ladder in between the water towers. She was found there's a series of 4 water towers. She was found, let's say, there's 2 in a row, and then behind that 2 in a row. She was found, but there was a ladder between the rightmost 2. Which is the best with a fulcrum. That's how you get somebody in there. I think she must. I don't know. You can't get somebody. It's harder to get somebody dead in a water tank than somebody alive. Anyway, Elisa Lam's family has now, David, Yindor, Linda, and Lam have now filed wrongful death suits against the county, against Los Angeles County, the Cecil Hotel, indeed, for not providing a safe scenario. There's other people that say that the footage of her in the elevator, that she's doing hand sign language. I don't know about that. I don't know if she knows how to sign. They indicate that she's doing something that says, "Look at my computer, look at my laptop," or something. There's other anomalous stuff that goes on and that's around us. I'm not so sure how much. I was so sure that science would be brave and honest enough to bring forth the culpable elements in this murder, wasn't accidental. Anyway, I'm sorry I do not have more. But thank you for helping me keep Elisa Lam's memory on the front burners. Work peacefully.